Hey guys, it's Lauren and we're back and ready for our second yoga practice. Today we're going to be learning Warrior One, but before we get started with that, we're going to do some hip opener stretches and a little bit of warm up just to get the blood flowing. So get into something comfy and join me on the mat. Okay, so today we're going to go ahead and get started with a tabletop position. So swing your legs around and we're going to come onto all fours. And just be aware that your hands should be underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. And press into the bottoms of your feet, the tops of your feet. And press into your fingers. Get a good balance going, maybe. Hey, Ani. And we're back with Ani. He's as crazy as ever. So we're gonna open up those hips a little bit, just sway side to side. And then we're gonna start a pose, it's called cat-cow. So it sounds kind of silly, but it's a great breathing and stretching exercise. So we're gonna inhale, drop our belly, and look up to the sky. And this is cow pose. Move your shoulders away from your ears. And on an exhale, we're gonna go the opposite way. Situated here, and arch your back. Okay, and then we'll meet back in a neutral spine here. And we're gonna go 2 more cat-cows on your own breath, whatever feels good and the timing for you. Tuck in that chin. I said tuck in that chin and carve out an arch with your nose when you come up, like this. Good stretch. Don't forget to press into those fingers and tops of those feet. Okay, I think we got a good stretch there with our cat-cow. So now we're gonna take our right arm and we're gonna inhale and lift it to the sky. And we're gonna exhale and thread the needle and go through to the other side. Drop that shoulder, bring your head down. And slowly come back to tabletop. I love this stretch, it pops my back like every time. And we're gonna bring the left arm and bring it up and look up to the sky. Exhale, thread that needle, come down to the mat. All right, we'll meet back in tabletop position again. And now we're gonna do something called a pigeon pose. So we're gonna extend our right leg, and then we're gonna carve out a straight line and come kind of lean forward, come up, come up, come up. And then we're gonna extend our left leg, pull that back, and drop those shoulders, come up. So you can stay on your fingertips here, and then slowly try and pull that right foot out towards the left side. And this is a great hip flex. And throughout the practice, some people can kind of drop all the way down and even bring their foot up to a 90-degree angle. But I can only stay about right here. So whatever's comfortable for you, you can even come up on your knee and just whatever feels good and a good stretch for you. We're really trying to feel it in these hips, open up these hips. Deep breath in. Exhale out the mouth. A few breaths here. Try and sink into it on those exhales. Okay, then we're gonna slowly bring that foot back. come back to all fours. Take a deep breath here, and we'll start on the left leg. Okay, bring the left leg out, and we're gonna bring it up, carve a straight line, some integrity when you're bringing this leg up, 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 and just slowly, no rush here. Bring your right leg back, scoot it on back, whew, and come up on your fingertips, shoulders away from your ears, not like this, away from your ears, chest, heart open. Scoot that leg out as much as you can. And again, come up on your knee if you need to. You can even put a pillow under right here. Yeah, that feels good. Just whatever you have around you to kind of give you some support. You can even put it right here if you have a second one to give you some height so you don't have to go all the way to the ground. So we're really just trying to find what's comfortable and feels good for you. And remember to keep some integrity with this back leg because it can be the support if you press into the top of that foot. Okay, we're gonna meet back in tabletop position. Bring that leg back underneath your hips. Okay, I think we're getting pretty stretched out here. Almost ready for warrior. Okay, let's see what we got next. Let's take a quick vinyasa. So let's come up to downward facing dog. Whew, bend those knees generously if you need to. Pedal it out. Feel that good stretch in your lower back. Just try and send your sit bones, your hips up into the sky as much as possible. And breathe. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Okay, and then we can come on our knees and lower those elbows. And baby cobra, come up. Exhale. And come back to downward facing dog. And again, remember you can do the different variation of your vinyasa that works for you. You can come into plank and go down. You could come into a big cobra. Push up on your way up. Whatever works for you. Whew, okay. Okay, so now we're gonna get started with a runner's lunge stretch. Bring your right leg up, and we're gonna shift all of our weight forward and bring our right leg and right foot to the center with each hand on either side, and drop this knee for now. And we'll feel a good runner's lunge stretch here. And you can come up on your fingertips. Just make sure your shoulders are away from your ears and your chest is lifted. You can even come up on your knee here. Just breathe and try and sink into it on your exhale. Okay, and then we're gonna lean back, stretch that right foot, your toes towards you. Just stay up on your fingertips. Try and get some lift in your chest and keep your shoulders back. All right, then we're gonna come back to our lunge, and we're gonna step it back and come into a plank. And then your own variation, let's vinyasa. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Remember, hips all the way up. And let's lift our left leg. And bring your weight forward. Bring your leg all the way up through your hands. Okay, drop that right knee. Remember to breathe. Lift that chest. Sink into those hips. And you can even come up on your knee. I was practicing this beforehand, so I'm a little out of breath. Okay, then let's move backwards and point your toes up to the sky. And let's try and bring the chest up as much as you can. Long neck. Okay, then we'll bring this back into our lunge and bring your left foot back and back into a plank, and then let's vinyasa. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Whew. And now we're gonna be ready for our warrior. So just take a few breaths here. Congratulate yourself for being here so far. Pedal it out if you want to, whatever feels good. Okay, so we're gonna start with our left leg, and we're gonna bring it up to the sky. And it's gonna start out just like our runner's lunge. Shift forward and bring our foot up in between our hands in the center. And our back foot, it's gonna come down, let your heel touch the mat, and it's gonna be at a 45-degree angle. And it's kind of a very intentional placement of the feet. It doesn't feel natural at first. So just be mindful of that. And then we're gonna come up, bring this shin forward, and you can kind of sit here for a minute, just like our lunge, and then breathe in and bring your arms overhead. So our hips are still facing forward. And breathe on an exhale. Reach up and try and arch your back a little. Sink into it. And we'll release. Chest comes forward, arms go back. We'll come back to our lunge. Step that foot back. And we'll vinyasa again. And push up. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. You can feel the kind of flow with your breath and everything. Inhale, lift up with your left leg. Exhale, let's bring it up. Oh wait, we just did this leg. Woo! Okay, we're here in downward facing dog. And we're gonna lift up our right leg. And we're gonna shift our weight forward, bring our right foot in between our hands. Okay, then we're gonna shift our left foot to a 45-degree angle. Your heel down to the mat. And we're gonna use our strength in our core and our legs and bring that shin towards you, your knee towards the front, and lift up. Inhale. Sink into it as much as you can and arch backwards. And we're gonna come down, dive forward, arms back, chest forward. lunge. Bring that foot forward and we'll come out into plank and we'll do another vinyasa. And this time we're just gonna go into child's pose. Bring your arms back, palms facing up. And we're just gonna relax here for a few breaths. We're on to our cool down poses, so congratulate yourself. Whew. And bring your arms out in front of you and slowly lift up. And sit on the side. Bring your legs out in front. And we're gonna be on our backs. Whew. Just remember to smile. What a time to be alive. And whenever you're ready, you'll wake up those toes. Check in with the wrists. Sometimes it gets hard on your wrist. Your ankles. Grab your knees to your chest. Start to rock up. To sit up. Crisscross. Relax, straight and tall. Deep breath. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me today. I know today was a little more challenging. Hopefully you got your inner warrior to come out and you learned something. So thanks again, you guys. Bye.